There we go. I think we got her going here. Hey everyone, welcome to McGinn's Woodshop. And tonight I'm working on a Tool Masters Association project. I'm making a table. They're having a challenge right now. If you're not part of the Tool Masters Association, I put a link down below. It's the first line, so if you want to check that out, it's oops, a second, I have a video running here. Anyway, there's lots of great prizes and lots of great challenges. I would like to chat. I've got the chat going. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. But I'm going to need to put a rush on it because it's due in 2 days. And I only have 2 legs and a tabletop cut. And I still need another table layer. And then, of course, I've got to prepare it all. And I got to finish it. So here we go. Little X on each end there, just to get her going. Take off the last leg. Whoops, I didn't need that. So there's my 2 legs. The joinery works like this. So my tabletop is sitting underneath my tools. But anyway, the tabletop board is going to sit like this. Let's see here. I'll show you this when it's finished. So it sits like this, and so this will protrude up, and then I still have my lathe holding points. So I'm going to put it back on and choose a finial when I'm done all of them. Just something simple, rounded or something, and just thin it out or something. I don't know yet. But that's what I have so far. These are 1 inch in diameter here. I'm going to, in the tabletop, in the corner, I'll use a Forstner bit and make a 1 inch diameter corner cut in, which that'll fit into. And I'll probably have to, sand this joinery so that the part that shows looks nice. So, got to get to her. It's really cool. If I had finished on this, you'd see it, but this is all curly. Anyway, we'll see eventually, because I'm going to put a video out on the whole thing too. So, here we go. Let's get on her. So I don't know about you guys using the lathe. I use my spur bit on the end in my chuck. The chuck holds onto it in the middle. It just saves it from always taking the chuck off and keeps the chuck safe. Oops. So, draw a line corner to corner. Grab myself a quick hammer here, a mallet. This is an apple mallet that I turned. Actually, I don't want to use that. I'll mar it all up. Hammer time. Wait, which end do I want out? Darker end up. So yeah, Tool Masters Association has lots of challenges, monthly challenges, giveaways, awesome community of people who are always willing to help. Oops. I know you can find that on the internet and everything, but it is a tight-knit, great community of great people. Not to mention you get discounts on tools and whatnot when you order it. And there's courses for education. I just took Ben Brandt did a 360 course, Fusion 360 course. And I'm just going to move this up closer now. Anyway, 6 classes, and I've got a pretty good grasp. Fusion 360. I'm just finishing the last one on doing diagramming. Seriously, hit a couple of buttons and you can lay out your parts. Pretty slick. It's no wonder people take the time to learn that. Whether you're into 3D printing or whatever, even just design furniture with it. Makes parts lists and all that jazz and snap. Oops, get my arm out of the way there, right? There. Somebody yell at me if I put my arm in the way. I have 4 people watching. Hi, everybody. See if I can focus. Focus, you. Just joking, I wouldn't say that. All right. So that's good and tight. Get my face mask. And let's give one little more bar down here on the old chuckaroonie. Just a little, just to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Got my 3/4 inch bowl gouge, roughing gouge, I mean. I could have squared this up. It probably would have made my life a little easier, but I didn't. So, c'est la vie. Okay, we're all set for that. Looks like we're good. Got my mask, and of course, like every time I finish with the piece, I always try to remind myself to turn my lathe down. It's got a manual knob on it there. It changes the belts. It's up here actually, but yeah, loosens and tightens it quicker. So anyway, I'll just do the old dodge. It's actually pretty good anyway. Oh, look at that. We got some guys here. Bob Lee. We got a few folks here. Genevieve. Beautiful wife. Bob Lee, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Leaping Lemire Craftworks. How's it going, Scott? Leaping Lemire. I got you on Facebook, but I got you on. Check the YouTube channel. I think I got ya. Think I got ya. Yes, sir, I do. Okay, just making sure. Beer. You need to pour a good beer. I like your thinking. I do. Let's see here. I got the June bugs under control. Yeah. Like that, loosened up a little bit, no problem. Helps if I retighten this little unit here. So we'll just tighten that back up. Hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Lemire is an animal. As I trust the piece more and more, I'll speed it up. But the last thing I want is this thing come in my face. So I tighten up all my parts, but really, as it levels out, you can feel the difference in the cut and make it a little more comfortable. And then I slowly turn up the speed because, well, that helps speed things up. Horrible. Yeah, you know what, Scott? I will I will pour a beer. I'm gonna do an entire video on pouring beer. That will mean that I need to get a beer sponsor to do that. And I do remember the kilt very, very, very much. Whoops. Holy shit, slow down. Oh, don't flare. But seriously, slow down. What? This old beast will bite me if I give it a chance to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I go. There we go. You're right there, KSFWG. Works well under pressure. Probably a little faster than normal. Just put your heart into it. Yeah, you know what? I'm on a different gig now. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm on a different gig now, and totally opposite stress, actually, and that's something to get used to as well. Having a, not always pushed to the brink. So slowing down and just taking in time and doing a better quality job. It's a nice change. It's ironically something to get used to, or sadly something to get used to. Just responding to a KSFWG there. He said he's been there, done that, got the emotional, mental scars to prove it. People actually, in a large degree, abuse their IT, and they don't realize it. It's not something people do on purpose, but well, they do. And of course, there's some lazy IT too. So, because the other guy's a bad name, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm out of the bracket. So there we go. We got the spindle. We got the spindle down, and we're going to now start focusing on our shape. So I'm going to lay it out flat to the top, and I will mark off my spots here and start. Yeah, it really is a dream job. I can even, if things aren't on deadline, I can pick my hours. So I could start early in the morning, which I like because I get up early. And I can stop halfway through the day and then just hop back on later on in the night. Anyway, it is pretty sweet. Okay, pencil and piece. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see that? Getting in the way here. you guys, I got 3 very awesome viewers. Thank you guys. But you don't feel like you need to sit through this. But I thought it'd be a fun way to do things. I've been watching, what's his name there, Steel. He does the forgery live, friggin' cool, and I love the idea. It's fun and simple, and we can share more. It's more, dare I say, intimate. But you can share more. It's a different kind of, I'm gonna still do build videos, but this is fun. I like this live stuff. Okay, draw a little arrow here. So I'm left-handed, so this is awkward for me. Okay, a little arrow here to tell me to slope down. Actually, and I try and peek. Now this is the first time I'm trying to duplicate things. I've tried it before, but it failed miserably, and I have a feeling I'm not going to do that well. I'm already not, but that's okay, because practice makes perfect. So the more I write with my right hand, the better I'll get. The more I try and duplicate things, hopefully the better I get. A lot slower writing this way. There's a couple of viewers on this whole right-handed trickery, but you guys got it hard. This isn't easy writing right-handed. I don't know how you guys do it. I always thought you should be left-handed because it's so much easier. But you know what they say? Lefties got rights too. I don't know who's saying that, but they're one clever fella. All right. Right here. So we're just going to go down. This one here, this joinery here is a little trick. I come up on it. I'll show you that when I get to it. I didn't copy my second one the best. So I'm going to, here at this point, I'm going to start going down. And then at this point, start going down. The trick to remember too is while I'm cutting is to come back to this. I need a little holder just to hold it. You know, it sits right here or something, and I can look at it while I'm carving. Actually, that'd probably be best scenario if I could do that. And I think I might make myself something to help me do that next time. But for now, sticking to the just going at it with gas on the floor so my back breaks to get Izzy his table. Well, it's for me. I'm going to enter this challenge, and I'm really hoping to get that in. This here is elm, by the way. I melted it down. It's a 200-year-old tree. I got someone chopping me, or am I talking to myself? Oh, you know what? I got to lower the. Sorry about that. I got to lower the settings. Really sorry. I put the settings for my regular show, so you can only put it like, you can only chat like every, I think it's like 20 seconds or something, or 10 seconds, I think I put. It was just because I'm trying to catch questions on the shows, and I miss it with multiple texts of, you know, one after the other kind of thing. But in here, I don't even care. I like to catch what people are saying. I was the deployment specialist at our IT department. We support over 1,000 PCs and 33 offices spread across the state. Nice. It's good if you have a support team under you. It's especially fun just to tell people what to do. But you know what? There's always a layer above you that's telling you what to do, and I guess that's the racket of any nature of things. IT tends to be a little more aggressive with how they expect it of you. We would like you to work for free, please. Oh, sorry. I went too far when I said please. All right, we got Can Dip Psycho. Oh, K and D. No. Candy Psycho, maybe? I like it. Hello all, I'm new to the live show. So far, so good. Well, cool. I hope it doesn't bond you. Welcome. How did you find the live show going anyway? How did you find this link? So we're gonna go down here. Okay, so I got this pretty well marked out. I am gonna come back. This will be my what we call a memory stick. But for now, I'm just gonna make the marks. So what I do to do that is I use a little flat edge here. I'm not the most versed in turning. I go by what I do. Want to learn about turning? Richard Knatt is coming on Precise Mistakes this Friday. It's on this channel. It'll be live, and I'll be talking to him about turning tools. He does special grinds and things, and we'll be talking with the lathe and stuff. He's a really smart guy. All right. I'm just marking my spots and going from here down. And we'll leave this up. And we'll be coming back down here. And we'll be coming down to between these spots. And then I leave this bump up and this down. So much easier when you just write it all out first, even right-handed. Still makes sense. Okay, so there we go. This will go down, and now this part will stay the diameter. Let's see. Starting to show the picture in it again. Yeah, so I got a little bump here to remind myself of. I'll just mark this off for now. I'll come back before I do each section. Oh, Jim Dev, I don't know if you're still on, but there's a June bug in here. Oh boy. Okay, so here's my joinery spot now. The important spot. The important end of the joinery will be keeping this distance here, which is the separation of the two. There's a top table and a middle, and then I'm going to build a little box and put it in there. The box will be later. I'm just going to get the table done. So here, from the bottom up, I want that to be exact. So I'm going to pick this one, just make sure, I'm just coming right up to it to make sure. So this one here, I'm going to put a little dent in there. Before I commit myself, I'm going to measure this. We are at 7 5/8 in a line. I'll give myself away. That's what I'm doing. I won't lie about it. Okay, so. Okay. And there it is. It's on. Okay. So we're good there. So I'm going to draw this line. This is the bottom reference line. Now, it can change depth. Shoot, I missed that. It's okay, I'm going to turn this down lower so I can erase the lines, but it's going to slip in. It's going to keep slipping in. Okay. So there's that. And now this guy is going to connect to here. Now the table is this thick, so I'm going to come in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm making it too small on purpose, and then I'm going to trim off this end when I'm done getting the exact depth that I need. So I'm in just a little bit here, give myself a little extra space. And I'll draw this line and then I'll stop. Okay. There it is. So let's grab a reference piece again. Now, last time I turned the joinery first and it made for very large vibration. Not very large, but big enough. So I'm going to this time do them last. So let's go. We'll start with this guy though. We'll define where it is. We'll just do this nice little curve here. And I just got to remind myself I'm going to start coming back up around here. A little bit in from this line. Good tool for that. Also need the diameter. Just grab a pair of calipers. At the widest. Right there. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this. Oh my god, look at that. Gosh. Look at that. It's already the right size. Oh crap. I made a little line. That's alright. I'm going a little smaller then. So I'm going to start going in right here. So we get a little closer here. Front row seats. Get your tickets here. Get your tickets. Front row seats. Get them out. We got going now. Nick, what's going on? Mr. Ferry. Glad to see you here, buddy. OG. Yeah. Just doing a little table leg turning. Turning table legs. You know what they say about turning table legs. Okay. Let's go down here. Coming back down. Yeah, Nick, I'll show you my other two. Back up here. I can do this with my knee. There you go. Oh, hold on for the ride, guys. There we go. Okay, back this puppy up. Oh, there we go. Here's my first 2 attempts right here. And you can see they are not the same, but for me, that's close enough. I don't expect it to be dead on because, yeah, this is like the second time trying this. The other one was a complete fail. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not done with these yet, Nick. Hey, Jim, how you doing, buddy? Driveway Workshop. DW. Oh, Jim. All right, let's get my head back in this one, you guys. Let's see. Okay, so we got our down swoop here. Flatten that out, a little bump there. Braxton will be mad at me about that. We'll get rid of that. Ease that off. And yeah, I think I got that down. And then I gotta go down right here. Okay, so let's just focus on this part first. We're gonna go smooth that off. Let's smooth her off. Turn up the speed. I think I got that. So we'll keep going down here. I got the right spot. I just take it right off that top hump there. Well, it's going a little better now. This grain is real rough. It goes in different directions and it tears even the curb line. It's getting a little better. Still not Braxton approved. There we go. This is nicer. Still a little bump there though, but that'll sand out. I use an 80 grit on this. This grain always tears. That's part of being curly, I think. I don't know. But I have a feeling this piece right here is just going to blow up in 3D. You can already see a 3D shine in it. I don't know if you can, but oh shoot. There you go. So yeah. There's depth right there, if you can see that. And it just curls around it. It's gonna look nice. I can screw it up and it's still gonna look good because the element and the grain do the work for me. Okay. What we got going here? JP, what's up, Jamie? All right, one more quick peek here. Every time I go to chat, I lose my train of thought on it. Okay, so bringing this piece now in down this slope and try and copy that, and then I'll meet this up. I'll meet the other side into her. Just a little quickie here. If you cut down, you can cut in and make little slopes. The 9. Talking slopes. Talking slopes. Gotta keep it straight when you're talking slopes. I gotta say, Carl Jacobson personally recommended this to me. He said he uses it a lot in a lot of scenarios while turning, and I'm really getting to see, especially spindle work and nice curves and long waves. This thing's freaking sweet. A smaller size circle. It's just real nice. Thank you, Carl. Okay, next we are continuing down this and bringing it down over here. Okay, keep on track. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, messed up a little bit, but that's fine. So there should be a little humper here. I moved it, it's up here. I could probably actually get away with sloping down from here and catching this curve right on top of this bump and making this appear, but it's not going to be the same height as this one. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no. Yeah, let's take a risk. Okay, we're going to take a risk. We're going to go down, take a woodworking risk. I'm going to go down, I'm going to trim this down, just try and make it look the same. Totally screwed it. Missed the bubble. It's all right. Okay, actually, I'm going to start this bubble down and see what it looks like. Nice sound effects. Hey, if you watch me live, you're going to catch the sound effects. I usually don't talk to myself as much. It's pretty much the only difference. Something to get used to, I'll tell you. All right. Let's start here. Let's clean up this end and just... I feel like if I get the shape on the end, I might be able to pull this together. I got this ball in place. That kind of worked, so... let me bring this down just a little bit more. No, actually, yeah, I'm going to leave that there, but I'm going to bring this down a little bit. I'm going to curve this in a little and bring this down just a little bit. Oops, wrong one. I think I got it. Okay, close enough. By the time I sand it, edit the video, nobody will know the difference. Okay, so we're going down slope. This is the middle of this is the top of the slope. Okay, so I'll just bring that down. It looks like I got that pretty much in place. All right, for this end little piece here, I'm not going to bring my carbide close to that, to my spur, so I'm going to bring it down with something cheap. Oh, hey Liam, how you doing? I was just actually honestly thinking about you the other day. I haven't seen you comment in a while. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're gonna bring down here. This point right here is going down. Actually, it's like a little shadow line there. I'm gonna use that as my guide. Funny, see you, Nick. Thanks for coming up. Should do a hangout sometime if you're still there. Hey, I'll bring it in from about here. So, funny story about Liam. Liam, I won't tell you, when you first started commenting on my videos, it always put you in my spam filter first, and I wouldn't catch it until like a while after you messaged. Anyway, I think I figured out after a while there's like I put you on a white list, but for a while that I don't know why. I don't know why I put you on a spam list. There were never spammy comments either. Okay. Well, so we're gonna go down from the side of this hump. I'm gonna take that off. Robert Rittenhouse. Hey, nice legs. Thanks, buddy. I'm just giving them a good shave right now. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the shadow line. Right here. Right there. It's a little thicker up top here, but you know what? Actually, no, it's about the same. I'm going to give her the same there. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more. I want this more defined and this defined. So these two humps here, define them more. A little bit more on the second one there. Turns out Carl Jacobson knows what he's talking about. Because this is a fantastic tool. I couldn't think of enough for recommending it. So this one here, bringing it down. I just want to get rid of that little edge line. I don't like seeing those. Actually, I'll sand that off. It'll be gone. But this just needs to sink in a little bit. I think we're good. I think that area is good for sanding. So we're gonna give it a little whirl here. I give it a 60 grit to start. So it is pretty aggressive, but I do have to get rid of the tear, and I do like to shape it a little bit with sandpaper. Now I use some pretty decent quality stuff. 3M. Get the sand. Oh boy, the sawdust. So basically, anyway, I'm going to shape it with this, and as I'm going, I can press hard. I've got it on high speed. I'm going to leave it on high speed, and I can press hard, and I can dig right in. But that's going to leave deep grooves because this is 60 grit. But as I get near the shape I want, specific, I start lightening up on the sandpaper, and those grooves, those divots from this become less and less as I put less aggression on it. And so then my next grit up will take the scratches off a lot easier, as opposed to giving her on this and then trying to clean it off with the next up. And in fact, if you apply it correctly, I can usually go right to a 120 after this guy. 60 to 120. Say that 5 times fast. Huh. All right, boys, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for sanding. So while I'm sanding along, the hard part is telling the difference between the grit lines of this and what I need to take off to make it all even. That's the key. Make it all even. Just realized, I'm wondering how long I've been live. They should have a little counter here, eh? 9:30, 1 hour. 1 hour on this puppy. I got half of it done. I'm going to sand this to a nice shine. And then I'm going to stop this one and do the other half, maybe. Though, I guess I did have to turn it down to shape and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get this done. Let's do it. Do it. Okay, so with that sanded, it's looking pretty smooth. There's a little bit of roughness here. I'm going to go to that a bit more. And just deeper pockets of pore. You can see it. And it's pretty good. There's a little bit of tear left here, but there's deeper lines from the sandpaper. So I'm just going to go over right here. And then I'm going to do the 120 right after. Okay, there we are. We're all set there. Do I got Sterling in there? I do too. Yeah, good job. I got two actually for him. Look, I got another Sterling sticker right here. And he got two on my lathe. That guy made an impression on me. I got the Pic Bois right here. I like to spin them around. It's fun. I got Jerry's Machines, Jackman Works, Saw Blade Projects, and SG Southern Ginger. I also got Countryside Workshop here. Mursky Custom Woodworking. Great fella. I got a video coming out with something he gave me, and I can't wait to get it working and show people what it does. I got more stickers on the other side, but my cable's not long enough, so you're stuck. You're stuck here. You know what I could do though? I can put you real close now, because I don't need to put a tool in there and angles and whatnot and lose it and all that jazz. Let me just move my laptop here. Keep saying random odd words while I do this. It would be less boring for you, I suppose. In fact, I'm trying to do this without unplugging anything, because that's gonna happen. Here we go. All right. I need some dual camera action. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna scoot you right down here. Bring you in nice and close to the sanding. So you can see your sand. All the glory of sanding. Sterling here? Sterling is here. Oh, I didn't know Sterling was here. I thought you were just razzing him. Hey, Sterling. Yeah, buddy, I got your stuff everywhere. I love you. All right. So, 120 grit. Oh, that's my 220. I'm not ready for 220 yet. I'm not ready for 220. do the old 150 first. To do the 150 circuit, so you can see these grid lines here from the 60 grit. If I pressed harder, they would be deeper. In fact, the edges, you can see they are a little deeper. But what do you have? Let's do it. Oh, yeah. It's already looking nice. And they're looking nice. Oh, that looks good. I like that. I really like that. I feel it's got a nice feel to it. Sterling, do you like that? Do you like that, Sterling? All right, I'll stop. Okay, now we're moving up the chain here to 220 grit. You know, this thing about sandpaper is I bought the cheap sandpaper before. I need a mask. I need an RZ mask. No, it's not a sponsor either. They look cool. They look awesome though. And like I would actually wear it all the time. So anyway, I buy the good sandpaper now because I used to buy the cheap stuff. I don't even like. I still have lots of cheap stuff, and I'll go buy the expensive stuff because if I run out, because it's so much. It sands nicer, first of all, and it lasts way longer. So it's worth it anyway. Okay, so now that I get it up to 220, I like to take my 120 and get rid of the lines this way. And it's a little extra work, but I gotta say the finish difference is worth it. Well worth it. And it's not that hard to shand when it's on the lathe. Here. There we go, 120. More 120 right here. There we go. You know, and if I find these lines too hard to get rid of, I can bring it back down. I can bring it to 80. Get rid of the lines. Get rid of the lines, get rid of the lines, get rid of the lines. That's the name of the game when you're sanding. But I'll tell you, it's a pain. Might be a pain to sand, but it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference to take your time at this stage. In fact, like, I don't know. Something about it when you put the finish on, and it's just, you know, nice. It's nice. There we go. Get that going there. I do have like some deeper marks here. I don't know if you can see them, but so it's just like the middle of the indent kind of thing. So I'm going to try and I might have to scratch that out with some thicker sandpaper, lower grit. For now, I'll do the whole thing, and then those spots will stand out. That's all right. To back up and then go back in is not as hard sanding as the initial sand. And then once I get all these out, it's all polishing, baby. It's all about the finish. It's all about the green. It's all about how the popping makes me insane. You watch me live, you will catch random raps like that. I would probably never bother editing it in. My back. This is my second table leg today. I did them both in a row as soon as I got back, as soon as I got off work. I got some stuff due for work I'd like to get ahead of. But I'm going to allot this time and get up extra early for work so I can make up that time. It's a coming along while I sing this song. It's a coming along. Probably something gonna go wrong, but I'll do it anyway. Hey, Sterling. Let's see what you guys saying. Sandpaper is ribbed for her pleasure. Work. You know what, Robert? I hear you, man. Let's continue on with that and drop while work. The W word. Don't do it. Well, I might not need to lower my grit here. Any lower? I think I got it right here. Take a newer piece of paper, maybe. Might help it. It's just a little extra deep. I still got to do this part anyway. Get it all done. Sand this whole half of it. Still another half to do. I might make a video again tomorrow. I shouldn't do two. I should do two of these freaking things in a row. Duplicate another one tomorrow. I should have someone on here so they can read what people are saying to me. What? Look down, Jamie. This is some. Oh shit! I don't know if I want to. Oops, I gotta not swear on this. But I don't know if I want to read up. Hey, Eloy, how you doing, buddy? What's going on, man? TJ's Woodworking Shop. What's up, buddy? Good seeing you around. Turn the sandpaper upside down and try and varnish it. I don't understand what that means, Jamie. I wonder if Google will be mad at me if I have a couple swear words in my video. I don't mean to, they just come out once in a while. Good for the old thumbs. All right, I think I got it. Yep. It's easy enough to turn something down. That final shape. Just the right. There we go. Oh, geez, Aaron. You can do it! I got this. Would you guys like to see some mineral spirits put on this? Whew. All right, so now that I got that sanding done, I'm actually just going to go back over with my 220 real nice. See, it just pops off the sanding marks. You can't even really see them anymore. And now I'm making them even smaller. 220. Ow. I gotta give myself a little blister. Okay. 220. Here we are. So. That is smooth, like a silky silk. Cut is what, silkier than silk? Silky silk, of course. What do we got here? Yavi, something like that. Nah, big burn, no. So every turning podcast I go to instantly turns reverted. Oh. You know what? I have no idea where people get any of these ideas. I gotta say, Yavi. Eloy, the design did, yes, pop into my head. The idea here is the tabletop is going to sit into this joinery right here on the corners. I'm going to do a 1-inch Forstner bit on the corners of the actual tabletops to kind of kiss into this and then clean it up, sand it from the outside kind of thing, or before I do that. Also on the bottom, they're going to join, and I'm going to have, it's going to connect to the tabletop, or table bottom, sorry. And then this is going to be, let's back this up a little bit. There we go. So this is going to be the tabletop, and this will be the second. So it's like a little cabbie, you know. And then I'll put feet underneath, and the top here I'm going to turn into a finial. Okay. 20,000 grit. I'll do it. I'm going to do 800 grit first. 400 before that. Where's my 400 grit? That's in my box. All right, I'll do 320. Here's my 320 grit. Oh yeah, at this point, I'm going to want to turn my lathe down. I don't want to overextend this. Take it nice and easy on it. Be gentle with it now. I've already polished it. Just kind of finishing it off here. Very polished. I'm just giving it a light touch here. I don't want to put any deep gouges or scratches on it. I just want to be real gentle with it. These are coming to an end, so you kind of slow it down. Take it easy. All right. I'm going to stop and make sure I didn't scratch it up. Nope. There we go. I'm on the road to victory. So now I got my 800 grit. If you don't know where to get this, I get it in the automotive department at my Canadian Tire here. I don't know what you guys got in America or the UK or wherever you are in the world, which is really cool about this. Let's see. You guys, I'm not even going to read your comments out loud. So now this 800 grit here, what I'll do is I'm just going to clean that up with a nice touch up here. You can even see the wood starting to shine. Okay, so when it starts buffing up like that, I get excited. Yeah, I won't lie. I get a little giddy. This makes all this sanding worth it and why I keep doing the sanding. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm digging through my sandpaper here. Because I do have some 1,000 and 2,000 grit sandpaper. I have a feeling. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's a little piece of it here. This is my 2K. 2,000 grit. Oh, it doesn't say it on the back here. It's somewhere else. Here it is. Boom. Didn't believe me? You didn't believe me, huh? Well, it was true. It was so true. So true. Steel wool. Oh, see you, Jim. It's good seeing you, buddy. Sterling Davis. Do I ever use steel wool? You know what? I have steel wool to try it, and I've never actually tried it. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to right now. This isn't where I want to experiment, but the next thing I turn after this, I'm going to try steel wool. I have some. I don't know if I have the like fine grit or whatever it is. You know what I want is, I have JP, but I haven't been taking notes. So some of my sanding techniques could be coming from him. Very likely. I learned a lot of my turning from Carl Jacobson. So. Don't hold that against Carl, because I'm just a slow learner. So here we are in 2000 grit. You can see it really shining now. Really shining. Very cool. See it, TJ. Oh, TJ, you take it off. A napkin. You guys, speaking little turn-in tricks, I'll show you one I know. TJ's Woodworking was just saying napkin works really good. I take some sawdust in my hand. Take the finest dust I can get. And I'll just burnish my wood with it. And just glows. Look at that. Jeez. I don't think I can make it any more polished than that. Unless of course I had Yorkshire grit. That might do it. In fact, I'm very, when I get some extra money, I think I'll order myself some Yorkshire grit, because I've been watching some people use that stuff and it looks fantastic. Polishing and sanding all in one. Hello. All right, boys, gentlemen, far from boys, fine group of men, and women if there's any watching, but I doubt it, just because it's me. Okay, and now I need to find my acid or my mineral spirits. What did I do with them? Last time I used a beer finish. All right, sure you can use 10,000 grit. Huh. There you go. Copy paper. Interesting. Cool. Are you going to have a... Haha. I don't smoke cigarettes there, Jamie. They're bad for you. All right, I'm going to run off for a sec. I'll give you a little intermission and you can take a look at my shop. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some acetone, mineral oil, mineral spirits. And... What? All right, fellas, let's put you back on the saddle here. Get you right in there. Front row seat. All right. Oops. Watch out for that cable. Okay. Get some lighting on this bad boy. Let's see what happens here. You guys waited this long. I'll show you something, right? Come on. It's only fair. Dongan. Okay, so here we go. You ready for this? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is some curly elm. So we can get you a better view there. Sweet. Move the light, not the camera. You know what I'm saying? Put it right there. Get the light off of it directly. Or maybe get this one off. And well, let me see if I can put you up here. There you go. Now you see what I see. I think. Look at that. That makes me giddy. Come on. Curl in that. Let's see what do we got here. At least all right. Sweet. I'm happy with that. So there's half of a table leg. I'm gonna do my joinery spot here, and then I think we're gonna call it a night. I'll sit and chat for a minute. So actually, I'll do my joinery tomorrow. I'm gonna sit and chat for a minute. I'm gonna go grab a beer and put my camera up here. I might as well take a few minutes to chat with you guys. Anything you want to ask if I missed it, hold steady there. I'll be back with the beer. I'll enjoy a cold beverage. We've discussed the finer things in life. Excuse me. Okie dokie. Eek. Oh. Let me get this organized. Let's bring this chat up here. All right. See you, Jamie. Holy crap, Jamie. 3 a.m. Thanks for coming out, man. All right. Good. I gotta go put the chickens away. Right on, man. Neighbors have chickens. They're surprisingly stay in the yard and seem pretty simple to keep around. They don't seem to watch them and tend them, and they don't wander. So Kind of cool. Kind of belt do I use on my table saw? I got a V-groove belt. Let me grab it. No, not. But anyway, it's just a regular V-groove belt. I forget the size exactly. That was Level Joe. OG Timbercraft. Jason, do you have any other parts for that build ready? Yeah, I have a tabletop right here. It's just underneath all my tools, so I'm gonna grab a drink of beer. I haven't had a drink of beer yet. Gets the sawdust out of the throat. I'll get this cleared off. I'll show you the tabletop, no problem. Let's see here. Hammer. Let's see. Clear this off. I'll put these over here so I don't ding them up. And I have a ShamWow. I gotta say, I've used this not for my car, but I put things on it to sand. I can fold it, put something on it, put stuff over it. Fantastic. Okay. This here is red birch. It's got some curl in it as well. As you can see, that is flat and nice and softly sanded. So that's going to be my tabletop. This part, the planer nipped it here. I didn't do the back end yet, but that will be the top right there. And like I said, I'm going to cut like 1-inch radius corners. And the table legs are going to fit in just like this. And then the next one here, and then I'll have my feet down here, and this will be the finial. I might make these shorter. I'm not sure yet. I might take it down one knob just because the height is a little off, but I also might just run a rail across the back. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to make basic stock and then I'll deal with it. It is a little tight right now, but I do plan on sanding this down more. So I purposely left it too tight to fit right now, but it will fit after I sand it. And if not, I can chuck this back on and widen it up. No problem. So that's that. See you later, TJ. Thanks for coming out, man. Have a good night. Take care. Cover the tabletop back up. I'm going to put this piece back over here. There's that. And now let's do this. Put that there. Now I can get away from the wall so much. There. Okay, what time is it? 11:08. All right. Anybody else have any last questions there? He is, the ShamWow guy is wicked. All right, folks, I gotta go. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be doing more of these. I think I'm just gonna I like this whole winging it thing and just kind of hanging out and chatting a little bit here, and makes the project a little more interesting, a little more fun. than being by myself, I suppose. So, but anyway, thanks for stopping in, and I will be having more of these, so keep an eye out. They will be there. And Yavi, or Javi. Oh yeah, Sterling. I'm gonna the other leg. I'm not gonna bother doing it live. I mean, come on, right? You don't want to see another leg turn. You already saw this one. You're gonna see the other one. But when I get to the tabletop, I'll do another live one. I'll do my layout and everything, get it ready, and take it from there. So that's what I'll do. All right, cool guys. So yeah, stay tuned. You're gonna see a lot more of this kind of stuff. It's fun, and I got inspired to do this. By the way, I've been kind of in the back of my head wanting to do it, and I have done it. But now I'm gonna it's gonna be my. I'm just gonna do it my go-to kind of thing. I'm gonna still make build videos and whatnot, but this is more manageable. And if somebody can tell me his name. Steel. He's been doing his last name obviously sticks because he forges. And he does these live forging shows like every day. He's brilliant and he's funny. Anyway, so he inspired me, if I can think of his name, or when you guys can chuck it down there. But I think I'm gonna do 8 people on. Holy Alex Steele, thank you. Javi. Is it Javi? I think it is. I think I was corrected with Javi once. Cool. I wish there wasn't like a 30-second delay. Oh, wait. I got you on Facebook here. All right, folks. With that, I must shut this down. I am much too boring at this point. Yes, Javi. All right, cool. It's spelled Javi. Everybody's looking for him. All right, folks. Thanks again. Appreciate it. And like I said, stay tuned. I'll be doing more of these. I'm going to hopefully keep them within an hour. But who knows? Who cares, right? Let's just make a show. Let's just do it. You want to see me do this? I can do it however long it takes. You know what I'm saying? Night.